Hi everyone, it's Miss Cano. Mother's Day is in 2 days. It's on Sunday. So I made a Mother's Day card for my mom. If you'd like to make one too, just watch the video. Now this card can be for mom, grandma, aunt, sister, anyone that you want to say Happy Mother's Day to. Now we are using scissors, glue, some other craft supplies. So make sure that you do ask an adult for help. Let's do it. Hi everyone, it's Miss Cano. I wanted to show you how to make a Mother's Day card. Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday, May 12th. So if you would like to surprise mom or grandma or aunt or your special person in your life with a card, I'm going to show you how to make this one. These hands are doing the symbol for I love you in sign language. If you have colored paper, you could make one like this. I'm going to show you how to make one with crayons. So, what you're going to need, your pencil. I'm using a black marker, but you can use a crayon or colored pencil, whatever you have. You're going to need some paper. Notebook paper will work too. Any kind of paper you want to use will work. I have my crayons, my glue. You can also use a glue stick. And I have my scissors. Okay, let's get started. All right, so I'm gonna use 3 pieces of paper. One of them is going to be a scratch piece of paper, and I will tell you what to do with it later. I'm gonna put that off to the side, and I'm gonna put another one off to the side. I'm gonna use this one for my hand. So I'm gonna set it down and get my pencil. I'm going to trace my hand on the page. I'm sure you've done this before a couple of times, traced around your hand, maybe for a different craft project. But we're just gonna trace like that, and there it is. Now I'm gonna connect this bottom part so that I can cut it out. That's gonna be after I color it. But now that I have my hand, I'm going to, this is where you get to be creative. I'm gonna get my crayons and I'm going to color it whatever colors I want. Maybe I will think about what my mom's favorite colors are and use those. This is your time to be creative. Okay, now I've colored my hands. I colored it rainbow because my mom loves lots of colors. Now that I've colored it, I'm gonna take my scissors, and be careful on this part, scissors can be sharp. I'm gonna cut my hand out. Now that I've cut my hand out, here's where you're going to need your scratch piece of paper. This one is just an extra piece of paper I got so that I can put my hand down and I can color the back side of these 2 fingers. We are going to fold these 2 fingers over so that we can make the I love you symbol, the sign language symbol. I'm going to use this paper to color on so that I don't color on my table. These 2 fingers are the only fingers that you'll need to color. If you want to color your whole hand, you can. If you just love coloring and you want to color the whole thing, go for it, that's great. But we are going to glue this part down to the card. So we just really want to color these 2 fingers in the middle. Now that I've colored these back fingers, I'm going to flip my hand over. We're going to turn it into the I love you sign using our glue. You're only going to need 2 dots of glue on these 2 fingers right here in the middle. Don't worry about the pinky finger, don't worry about the pointer finger or the thumb, just these 2 in the middle. I'm gonna put 1 dot here and 1 dot here. That's all you need. Now fold these fingers over so that they touch the palm. And look, our colored side that we just colored is showing and it looks great. So I'll fold both of these over, and now I want the glue to stick so that the fingers stay. So I'm gonna get a book or anything heavy. I have a coloring book here, and I'm gonna set it right on top of the edge of the fingers right there. And I'm not crushing this part of the bent fingers, just right here so that it'll stay and the glue will dry and our hand will be making an I love you sign. Then you can set this off to the side and we're gonna work on the card part. Okay, now we're gonna use our last piece of paper. I'm gonna set it down like this, where our short sides are on the right and the left, and our long sides are on the top and the bottom. This is gonna be our card, so I'm gonna fold it over like this. The left over to the right, and I'm gonna match it up and then just push down to make a card. Okay, and then we have a card that opens. Now, on the front of my card, this is when I'm gonna use my black marker. But you can, of course, use a crayon, you can use a pencil, you can use colored pencils, anything you have at home. And I'm gonna write on the front. This is to my mom. So I'm gonna write to Mom. If you are making your card for someone else special, you could write to Grandma, to Aunt, or you could even write their name, or whatever you call them. Now our hand's gonna go in the middle when it's ready, but the hand means I love you. So I'm gonna put I love you down here at the bottom. I love you. There we go. All right. Okay, now that I have my words on the outside, I went inside and I took my pencil and I wrote a note to my mom. You can write whatever you would like to write to your mom, but if you would like to use my example, it says, "Dear Mom, you are the best. I love you because," and then here on these spaces, you could put a reason that you love Mom, Grandma, special person, whoever you're writing this Mother's Day card to. And don't forget to write Happy Mother's Day and sign your name, love, your name. And I put the date of Mother's Day for 2020 so that if Mom wants to keep this card, she can remember that you made it for her in 2020. All right, now my hand is dry, so I brought it back over here. I'm just going to flip it over and add some glue to the back. Don't do too much or it'll take a really long time to dry. I'm just gonna do a thin little line. I'm gonna do it on the fingers, I'm gonna do it on the thumb. I'm gonna do a little bit here in the middle so it'll stick. And I'm going to take my hand and put it right here in the middle of my card so that it's in between to Mom and I love you. Make sure all the parts are stuck down. And there it is. Just let it dry. And when it's all dry, you can give it as a Mother's Day gift. And there it is. I hope you have a fun time making this craft. If you want to share it with me, what you've made, I would love to see it. And I hope that all of our moms, grandmas, aunts, big sisters, special friends have a great Mother's Day. Bye.